Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to create this slide design in PowerPoint and we're also going to animate it using the Morph transition. Alright, let's get started. To create our video, we're going to need a new blank slide. If you want to watch videos on how I create the previous slides, you can check out the description box below to the links to those. So I'm going to start with new slide and I'm going to insert a blank slide. Next up, I'm going to right click, format background, and over at color, I'm going to change the color to this orange color. Next up, I'm going to insert our text so we can just get that out of the way. So I'm going to come over here and this text is going to be in the description box below. I'm going to copy this and go over to insert text box and I'm going to paste this, select the entire text box. We're going to change the font to Montserrat extra bold and size is going to be 44. We're also going to change the alignment of the text to center. I'm going to increase the width of this text so that I have all of my title on one line, and I'm just going to bring it up like this. I'm going to create a copy of this slide. I want to use Montserrat medium for this one, so I'm going to use Montserrat medium and size is going to be 20. Oops. Select the text box, change the font size to 20. Now let's grab the text for this section, copy it, select everything, and then I'm going to paste. Select this line of text up here, make it bold, and I'm just going to leave it there for now. Next up, we're going to need some icons. So let's go over to the Insert tab, select icons, and I'm going to give this just a moment to load. And the icon we want to use will be here. Select this one, and I'm going to select this one, and then finally let's search for glass, and I'm going to select this one. Go ahead and insert those three icons. I'm going to just reduce their dimensions to 2.5 by 2.5. This one, let's start with this, and then I'm going to have this. All right, let's now bring in our accompanying text. So let's go over to insert text box and I'm going to grab my text. This is going to be listen and I'm just going to paste it here. Select the entire text. We're going to change the font to Montserrat medium. Size is going to be 24. Let me increase the width of our text box. Change the alignment of the text to center. I'm just going to increase this a bit more. I'm going to create a copy of this text box and then let's change the font to Montserrat, which is going to be this, and then I'm going to copy my text. I forgot to change the size. Size is supposed to be 20. And I'm going to increase the width of this text box. If you want to increase it from both sides without it moving, you just hold Control and then you can do that. I'm going to just move this. Let me see. Select this three. Go to Shape Format, Align, Align Center, Align, and then we're going to distribute vertically so that they can have equal spacing. And I can just group it to make it easier. Let me move this to out of the way a bit so I can create a copy of this group. So I'm going to create a copy of this and let me see, align it to the center of our slide, and Then I'll move this. If I feel like there's too much space on one side or the other, or it doesn't feel right, I can always just move it around. I'm going to copy this icon, then right click on this one, change graphic, and from clipboard, and I'm going to change it to that, and I can just delete this. Let me grab the accompanying text for this one, which is observe, and I'm going to select all of this, paste. Let's grab the text for this. I'm going to copy that and then paste. I want all of my text to be on 3 lines. Once again, hold Control and then you can increase the width of it from both sides without moving it to either side. Let's copy this icon, select this one, right click, change graphic from clipboard, and I can just delete this. I'm going to select this. This is going to be explore, and I'm going to paste and then grab the accompanying text. I'm going to copy and then paste. Once again, hold Control and then let me see. Oh, that feels like it's a bit too much. Let's just leave it the length as it is. But what I'll do, I'm just going to move this. Let me see a bit closer, and I want to match the same. Let me see if it's going to look. It looks kind of wonky, so I'm just going to leave it back in its position. So even though the spacing isn't exact, I'm just kind of eyeballing it and putting some sort of spacing between them that looks okay to me. But anyway, that is it for these three. I could just move them up a bit more. All right, that seems like it will be enough. Now we can go ahead and add our shapes on either sides. We're going to go over to shapes. I'm in the home tab, and over in basic shapes, we're going to select this, which is the circle, which hollow circle, and I'm just going to place it here. Dimensions is going to be 5.7 by 5.7, and I'm going to remove the outline of this shape. Next up, I'm just going to bring it here. Now, just to make it easier for me to do, I'm just going to place it here for now. And what you want to do is hold Control and D to duplicate. And when you do it this way, using Control and D means that when we do it the next time, PowerPoint is going to try and mimic the position that we have placed this second circle, and it will make it easier. So what I did is put the edge of this circle as close to just let me move it so you can see that if I move it just a little bit, you'll see that we are not seeing the other circle coming out from there. So move it as much as you can. The moment you see that other part of the circle, maybe let me change the one behind to a different color so you can see what's going on, or which one it's. I'm trying to figure out how it will be easier for me to show you. Let me see. Let me change the color of this one. If you can see, it's not really helping. But basically, just get it as close as possible. The edge of this, the top of this circle, as close as it is to the center of this one without actually coming up there. I'm going to zoom out, select this, Control D, oops, and it seems like I moved it around too much, and what I was going for didn't work. Usually it tends to do that, but it seems like I made too many, I edited it too much and then it couldn't do it. All right, so Control D, and now this time Control D. So the reason why it didn't work that time is because I started changing colors and doing a lot of, too much. That's why I didn't this thing. But if you duplicate it the first time, you just aligned it, duplicate multiple times, it will keep, like if I keep going like this, you see it will keep doing that. So yeah. So anytime you want to create something with equal spacing without having to figure out the spacing, that's how you do it. I'm going to select all of this and then I'm going to come over to shape format, come over to the merge options, and then we're going to select union. And I'm going to align it to the center of our frame like this. And yeah, So I want the center to be aligned here, and I'm trying to align the center of the middle here and the center here. And I'm also going to come over to fill. We can change the fill of this new shape to white, and I'm going to create a copy and then align it here once again, just like we have in the other side. Let me return it back like this. Now we can select this slide, Control D to duplicate. Select the slide on top, and let me zoom out so we can move out the elements to create our effects. I'm going to select this shape, and I'm going to hold shift down so it stays aligned and move it up. Select these two text boxes. I'm going to hold shift also and move them up both. I'm also going to select this one. I know it's a bit hard to do since the background is black. I'm just going to move that. Let's select this one. I'm going to hold shift down and then move it down all the way. Select these three. I'm going to select these three groups, and I'm going to just move that down, and I could even move it more. Hold shift or control, deselect one, deselect this one, and then I'm just going to move this one down also. All right, so the transition we're going to add to slide 8, we're going to go over to transitions. We're going to use the push transition, and effect options I'm going to use from right, and I'm going to increase the duration to 2 seconds, and then go over to slide 9. We're going to add in the morph transition. We are going to increase the duration to 3 seconds. Let's go back to slide 8. I can now open up my slideshow view so I can show you what our slide looks like. So I'm going to click on this, and we have our plain screen, and then we have this. Anyway, that is it for the research and discovery slide in our templates in PowerPoint. If you want to watch other parts of this course where I create all of the slides in our geometric design PowerPoint templates, you can check out the description box below to the links to the individual videos or the link to the course playlist, or you click on the video or playlist on screen right now. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.